Hello everyone, this is Mike here with you guys once again, and I just wanted to talk about what my favorite game of the year was for 2016. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best game of the year, even in my opinion, but it's my favorite. There's a difference between what I think is the best and what I think is my favorite, and I'm not going to talk about a bunch of different games that I think are better. I'm not going to talk about, I'm not going to give a list of my favorite games. I'm just going to list my favorite, personal favorite, not best, but personal favorite game of 2016 that I played. And that is Abzu. That's right. Abzu does rip off Journey quite heavily, and has some elements of Flower as well. That game company's formula is now a formula, and it's a formula we are now familiar with. But what I love about this game was that what it did was it reminded me how much I used to love sea animals, and it sort of reignited my love for them. I've kind of forgotten about my love for sea creatures because of my love for bunnies. So, what's interesting is my family and I started going to the zoo a lot last year, and they do have sea creatures there. Because of Abzu, I'm more attached to the sea creatures than I would have been if I did not play that game. When I was a kid, sea animals were my favorite. They were more interesting to me than land animals because when you went to to an aquarium or marine park, you didn't just see the animals; they brought their world with them. And their world is so alien compared to mine. The sea is fascinating, it's beautiful, and even terrifying. So the creatures that live in it, I have an affection for, and Abzu reminded me of that because you're doing all this underwater exploration, and there's so many sea creatures that you could observe or ride on, and because of that, I played Abzu multiple times, and I'm sure I'll play it again at some point. With the previous That Game Company's games, I've only played those games once. Now, I did start to play Journey again because it was on PS4 and it was free, but it had problems on the PS4 in terms of crashing. But Abzu was the game that, despite its lack of originality in terms of its story structure, the way that it embraces the ocean and embraces sea life really drew me to that game, and it keeps drawing me back to it. So that's honestly, Abzu is my personal favorite, not best, but personal favorite game of the year. And that's all I have to say about Game of the Year for 2016. That's my contribution. Anyways, that's all I've got for now. I will talk to you next time. Bye.